Hello folks, and welcome back to Oxygen Not Included. I'm Absurdities. Apologies for the audio quality. It's probably not going to be as good today. I have a very long 3D print running in the background, and my office is a bit of an echo chamber. I don't have good sound treatment in here, but hopefully that will be a thing of the past in the next couple months. I don't usually run prints while I record. Today I just don't have a choice. It's not going to be done for another like 16 hours, so we gotta kind of deal with the audio as it is for today if we're gonna have a video. No RimWorld today, sadly. Still no change on the air situation. I don't know what's happening with that. Yeah, anyways, I'll post some community stuff, and maybe we'll have a vote on whether to start again with the new unstable or what. Anyways, what am I doing? I am having a look at stuff. Coal has been going up for the last little while since we added the extra ranches, so I'm gonna call that a bit of a win. What else is happening? Well, I've been tearing stuff out of the base. As you can see, there's no more critters in here. A lot of the equipment's gone. And I added a little bit of headroom to the base here. Now, if I grab my manual spreadsheet, which is a piece of paper with lines drawn on it, I have a rough outline of how the middle of the base is going to go. So we've got our pod here. Above it will be a hospital, rec room, great hall, kitchen, and then finally a miscellaneous crafting room, which will include the exosuit forge, the thing to make medicine, and the one thing I seem to have forgotten is a lab. So let me see here. Hospital, where am I looking? Hospital, rec room, great hall, kitchen, miscellaneous crafting, and then there's one more. We can do a lab on the top level. We can do a couple labs, to be honest, and from there the sides are going to be rooms. We're going to eliminate this entry exit area, and then underneath the pod I want to put the monument. I think it'll fit into this space exactly as it is, and then across this level will be our main entry slash exit. So that's the hope. Let me know if you guys have any comments, if I've forgotten any rooms. I did have a look at the room list to see. Now the massage clinic is still going to be right here with the pod, so I think that pretty much covers it. It doesn't cover a washroom though. Okay, we'll have to work that one into it. Maybe the washroom can go at the above the kitchen. I don't know. I'm learning as I go here. We're gonna need a washroom, so it could just be that we put in a washroom underneath, or we put the lab underneath. I don't know. The lab will be something like this. We're gonna need two if we're gonna have this kind of a setup, but I am considering doing that outside of the base, just for the material sciences building. What is this called? Materials study terminal, rather. Now, there's nothing saying I can't say at the top of these columns or in the middle of these columns, maybe next to the what will be the rec room, we could have the or the great hall, we could have a rec room beside it, and I don't know, something else on the other side of it. So it's flexible, and I'll come up with a more permanent setup later. But for now, we just have a little more headroom, and we could go ahead and add more if we want, because we can build around that volcano. However, if we don't, we can go ahead and harvest from this volcano, which is not 100% necessary, let me say. Given that we'll have this one, and we have so much igneous rock, 6,000 tons, and we have still 1,000 tons of sedimentary rock, not to mention sandstone. We have 2,000 tons. Granite, we have 4,000 tons. And I don't know if stone hatchlings will eat regolith or whatever. We have 867 tons of regolith. What is it I'm thinking of? I don't know. Let's just have a look at a hatch. And it'll tell me what they eat, right? Igneous, obsidian. Yeah, obsidian. And then ores as well. We're not going to feed them ore. But if we look up obsidian, which does not start with a U, just testing you all. We have 200 tons. Not a lot of obsidian. But yeah, we have a lot of rock and we can continue to get more. And as we move over to Gargano eventually, we should get some more. Yeah, there's more igneous rock. The dirt. I really am tempted to send over a dupe, but we're gonna have to... I'm gonna have to think about how to approach this. Because just sending a dupe over and having them live in a cesspool does not sound super fun. I think what I would try to do is get a couple of dupes going. Of course, there's a cryo tank, right? So we can defrost another dupe. We have them run on a treadmill. We can power some deodorizers and clear out the air. Funnel all the liquids down to one bottom area and just try and hollow out an area to make a little base over here. Oh, cobalt ore, huh? Suitable for building power systems. Cool, well, that's a thought for another day. What am I gonna do today though? Well, we're gonna find out what's in the printing pod. Arbor. Oh yeah, that's one thing I was gonna do is set up ranches for pips. Yeah, and these are gonna need to be long. So yeah, we can fit 96 tile ranches. Maybe we go ahead and do that. Start with some granite. $88. So we're gonna have to... Yeah, we're gonna have to... Well, actually, that doesn't even work properly. I mean, unless we want to defeat the fire pole. Defeat the fire pole. Destroy. Or we just go ahead and use up some of this space. Which, seems good. It's a lot of space. And we'll double check. We're looking for stable is 96, greenhouse is 96, so it doesn't really matter. Could go underneath here. Yeah, we could go straight down through and build ranches on either side. I kind of like that idea. Although we're not really going to have super quick access to it. Kind of regret building this down, but I'll let them finish. You know, I'm just not 100% on that. And yet I think we do it anyways. So we'll put in a door there. What just happened? Polluted water. Okay. Was that kind of like living there the whole time? Doesn't matter. It's now gone. Whatever you do, don't exit the building. It'll be really hard to bring you back. Keep hugging. Just keep hugging. Just keep hugging. There we go. '96 will bring us out to there, which, if I can keep my eyes on it properly, looks like that. Looks a little something like that. We need to rethink that. I think we'll put insulated junk. Insulate that junk. And let's see what we can fit in here. We're gonna need... Oh, yeah, that's right. These things are planted in a slightly different way. So I'm gonna call up pip planting on the old browser there. And this image pretty much explains what we're gonna do. We're gonna have 3 in a space of 2, or 1, 1, 1 with spacing, and then a space of 2 between every set of 3. We need to cover up, yeah, a certain amount of stuff in order for them to grow properly. Just the way they work. This is if we want to like fully optimize it. I'm not sure if I will, but we'll give it a go. And so yeah, let's lay out the dirt in that fashion. So it's gonna need a space to the right, and then we go 1, 1, 1. Leave 2, 1, 1, 1. Leave 2, 1, 1, 1. Do we even care if this is a ranch? No, I don't think I do. Don't think I do. It's just going to be a wild plantation. So I could have built it here. We do need to maintain the spacing of 4, because it's my habit to try and cram as much stuff in as possible, and that's just not going to work. But we'll do, say, 3 levels of this. And let's see what fits in here. 1, 1, 1, space 2, 1, 1, 1, space 2, 1, 1. It's meant to be. Look at that. That's exactly what I wanted to see. So we'll get 3 sets of trees. And we'll raise some pips with it, and the pips will provide some extra dirt. The dirt will get fed to something. I forget what we're using dirt for. What are we using dirt for? Not these guys. We're using dirt here, aren't we? Mealwood. Dirt, 10 kilograms a cycle. Okay. So that'll basically feed the Drekos. That sounds good. Nice, what am I? Some synchronicity is the word that's coming to my mind, but I know it's not the one I'm actually thinking of. Synergy. I think that's the word. And do I want to insulate this bottom tile? I mean, the dirt is gonna make it a little superfluous. By the way, what is going on with this? The cooling line isn't moving. Oh, it is sort of. Am I feeding it? No. No, I'm not feeding it. Is it something I did here? Yes, look at this. Okay. I destroyed it because... yeah, there's a mod out there which will automatically set your deconstruct thing to buildings, and I'm gonna get that. Also, priority 9, I think not. Somehow I just set everything to priority 9, and I don't even think about it when I do it. It's just like, yes, I want this built, so do it right now without delay. Dundas just got squeezed through a wall. So eventually what'll happen is we'll end up building, and they don't actually need to build them. I think we'll just fully encase the trees. Because they'll be planted in those spaces, and in fact, we're gonna have to add ladders over top of them. So that's easy enough. We can just click and drag, except for that. Holding shift. Okay, let's get that built. We have 2% stress on Quinn. Or Quinn. Yeah, so talking about the space stuff, you know, I seem to be so resistant to new technologies when it comes to Oni. We could just use the blast shot thing, right? We could make a network that destroys them in the process, and I'm pretty sure I can come up with an automation that will delay the opening of the bunker doors until I have swept the stuff away, like swept the all the potentially hot stuff, because I can only imagine the blast shot cannon defending against impact related damage. Yes, some meteors drop harvestable resources when they're blown to smithereens. Yeah, I would expect that, which means we're still gonna have to deal with the heat coming from this stuff. So like I say, I'm gonna have to do a little more research. Given that we have basically looked at all the sky we need to, we could in theory just rip all this stuff out for now. I'm pretty sure I turned off access to that door. We'll let them get up there if they want to. But yeah, we could rip all this out and rebuild it. I don't think that'd be that big of a problem. Also, I am thinking of putting another temporary storage system into effect. I know, temporary, right? Temporary is temporary. But we need a place for all the stuff to go, so it's just out of here. Like, it's getting ridiculous. Not having any storage is kind of maddening, and I don't want to put it just right back into the base and then have to delete it. So I think I'll put it out here. And shall we use airflow tile just so we match? Sure. We got lots of copper. I know one person out there who's going to be very happy at seeing all these bins, but I do apologize to your ears, because this is gonna suck. Bins, 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 bins. We got the bins. So, I think what I'll do inside the base, I'm going to set up a few bins. And these, I swear to God, these will be temporary. Maybe we'll reuse this space, considering there's so much stuff in here anyways. And I'll set up some sweep-only bins. We'll sweep out the inside of the base, so they're not constantly running all over the place. We can probably leave all the stuff in here. We will need conveyor loaders. But I'm also going to need space for another sweeper. Probably. Yeah, we'll sweep everything into this room, and then like we'll do it manually from inside the base. Everything will get put into this room, and then the auto sweepers will ship it off over here. And I'm immediately regretting all my decisions in life. That's going to take a long time, but at least we won't have the dupes having to do it. I'm just looking at it now, like we should probably have some auto sweeping happen. I think we'll just make this as wide as that. Actually, no. Let's overlap. We'll do some overlap, because I'm thinking this will probably be less temporary than, you know, it might last a couple hundred cycles. So I don't know if that's enough. It's definitely not enough bins for all the stuff we have on the map, but we can go down another level. One, I missed one. Of course I missed one. Okay, we'll get that put in. And we'll have some drop-off points, some chutes. Because we'll probably have 2 or 3 networks run out there down to here. And there's nothing saying I can't start moving this stuff pretty much right away. So that's what we'll do. And then when this top level fills up, maybe I should just split it. I'll just split it evenly between the levels. So we will have a loader there. Gonna need to build a ladder and a bridge. Wonder if I should have yeah, I could put a sweep of all things onto this area and have it all come into here, sweep only, priority 1. Oh yeah, the problem with that is it's going to continually sweep stuff that it kicks out. So never mind. Cancel. This, yeah, that's unnecessary. Just get rid of that building. Okay, but this will go in, let's Just put some ladder through there. Should cover it. And so yeah, we have some mega building projects to get on the go. I think I will pass a little bit of time and we'll try and get some of this done. Yeah. What is going to be the priority? I mean, for one, priority one's not really going to cut it. Come back here, make sure this is a higher priority. Waiting for atmosuits. Yeah, okay, that's fine. That's the perfect insufficient material to have. And yeah, so the ones can stay on the ladders, that's no problem. One thing I will need to do is move all the arbor seeds. Arbor acorns. Yeah, they're under there somewhere. Okay. I think what I'll do is I'll move them all to one central location down here with a bin. Maybe even right here. And then we can deal with it. Let me just reset that priority to 6. So coal levels continue to go up. That's really good. We're trading sedimentary rock for coal. We are going to be feeding a lot of hatches, so we're gonna have to keep an eye on the sedimentary rock. But with like still close to 1,000 tons, I'm not too worried about it in the ultra short term. Let's kick it up to speed 2. Oh yeah, you could probably stand to have... yes, we are pumping water from that storage into this line. This is not being cooled, so that's a bit of an issue. I think this facility needs to be rebuilt somewhere. So I'm gonna gut it. Even if it's just over here, but then we can kind of future-proof it. Oh yeah. How about that water? How's about that water? That's great. That's great. I love when I forget to do things like that. And it's emptying onto there, which is fine. So we're almost out of oil in these two things. So that's good. We've almost uncovered enough of the bottom. What was that sound? We've almost uncovered enough of the bottom to have a go at doing some steam power, which will be a massive relief to me. Stop dripping. Should really just cancel this and make them mop up here. Yeah, so they can actually get ahead of it. Just like that, they do their little leapfrog. It's beautiful. Now this steam is a little bit of an issue. It's gonna get real hot. Background building. No, building. Buildings. Boom. Crunch. We'd have to get rid of that. I think the area can absorb that heat without too much problem. It's gonna make a small mess. It's actually under 155 kilograms of pressure. So what do we do about that? I think in the short term, I'm gonna put a thing like that, and then maybe we run the coolant from up here, which is being underutilized, up and over here. Maybe we just add a couple more cooling tiles there. And I guess we'll just come back down the same way. So it'll go off there, it'll come back there. We're gonna need some ladders. There we go. That's what we'll do. We'll cool it down. What I should do is that. We'll run some coolant pipe that way. End of cycle lag. It may be that at one time I actually increased the resolution of the time lapse that happens, which would be interesting to look at. Probably not so interesting to look at while it's saving, but yeah. Okay, we'll have that made. I would like this stuff to be made with a priority 8, 7, whatever. 7's fine. Just so it's done in front of the other stuff. I do want the mopping done though. Okay, looks like that was done. A little bit there. Okay. A couple minutes, few minutes anyways, that'll be done. Oh, how did we end up with more stuff over here? Pretty sure I mopped all that up, but probably dripped something, I guess. Did steam escape? Maybe I should close this door. This is almost ready to go. I guess the one thing I could do is we could just tell them, hey, finish the floor. And then I can move pips in there and we can start doing the work. We can do Arbor Acorn. If I can find them. There they are. Arbor Acorn, priority 9. We'll move them all there. Changing my mind. Why don't I just move it into the thing and replace it afterwards? That'll be fine. All right, behind all this ghosty fencing, we have our pips moved in. We also have pip eggs delivered. So at any time, they should plant, you know, any time now. No? Come on, little fellas. They've been in there for a couple of minutes and they haven't planted. I don't have anything else planted nearby, so there would be no reason why they shouldn't. Yep. They're just not doing it for me. Is it a problem here? Do I need to have the top space open? That could very well be it. No, I don't know. I don't know. I thought he was going to plant. Oh, no. They're fooling me like every time. I think they're going for the long walk over to the seeds, and then they stop. There we are. Okay, so I had to remove more stuff. Let's see if we can repeat that. Yeah, it could very well be just you need all spaces. Because the trees, they branch out. I can't remember how tall they get, 2 or 3. So what I'll do between episodes, because we're well out of time here, and I feel like we could just stare at these guys for hours. I will accomplish the rest of this planting between episodes, and we'll come back and deal some more with our item storage and more cleanup of the base so that we can do what we need to do in making it livable forever. TM. All right, I really don't understand why you're not... Okay, never mind. You planted just fine. Thanks, little buddy. Okay. That's going to be it for now, folks. Thank you very much for watching. Again, apologies for the audio if it is poor quality. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.